Right. So, yes, in trading, it does happen that you take losses. It's a systematic approach, right? That's how it works. So, on this account, what happened was the idea here, I risked around, um, it's around 136.68 USD, right? USD. That's the amount of money I risked. And then the amount of money that I projected to gain on the New York Open, it was around, let me write this real quick. It was around 650 USD, right? 650 USD, right? Now, this is the kind of leverage that we need in trading. Although we took a loss, but compared to the amount of money that we projected to gain, it is nothing, right? Now, let me explain why this loss was taken. Because if you see this thing right here, I had marked this out a very long time ago, but then I couldn't see it because I don't know why my lines are always thin. So I marked this out on the daily time frame. Now you'll see why I marked it. Right. I had forgotten that price was going to rebalance that. I had clearly forgotten. Right. Hold on. Let me open a different NASDAQ. Now, what was supposed to happen was that from this fair value gap in the daily time frame to this one right here, you see. So what happened is price had to rebalance everything from here. It even passed the 50% mark, right? And then also again, price was also heavily bearish. So what the fuck? So it had to literally look into the order block, right? So this is our order block. This is what price had to mitigate, right? So the reason why I took that loss is from my analysis started at the 1 hour because I was mostly focused on the daily opens, right? I was mostly focused on the daily opens. I forgot that I have to look for the daily bias. The daily bias is the most important thing that you have to look for. I had forgotten it and I focused mainly on the daily opens, right? Where I could find the daily opens, where price liquidity was. That's why I focused on it. It happens in trading. I believe if I had knew that the first thing I'm supposed to look for was the daily bias, before I could anticipate for lows, to find key zones on the daily time frame, before I could consider anything, I believe I would have known the price was going to react in this area, right? So at this point, I became the liquidity. I literally became the liquidity, and it happened. This is a loss. I was supposed to take it, but my strategy and my understanding of the market is right. Everything is just in place, but this loss took place because my analysis started at a smaller time frame instead of the bigger one. Remember, the bigger time frames always influence what's going to happen in the smaller time frames. You saw that we had a very huge fair value gap, a very huge fair value gap in the daily time frame. So this one right here, it was a bit invalid because I took my trade at the mean threshold from here, and this is how far to this candle. This is how far it went. Right? It happens. This is all the things that shouldn't demotivate you. Right? Thank you so much for watching.